Hello again, and welcome to the next episode of Calvin and Diana's Journey Through Dark Matter. We are on scenario 6, The Machine in Yellow. Let's go. Alright. The theater is eerily silent. The old wooden floor creaks beneath your feet, and a light rain gently patters on the roof as you explore the auditorium. There are rotting corpses among the seats, and the rest of the crowd has vanished. For Doom, and when you would take any amount of horror, you may cross out one tally mark from your memories instead. Awakening, you pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming, and sure enough, your skin does not sting. However strange you may be, delving into your mind is the only way to learn the truth of the matter. As additional cost, enter backstage. Investigators in the theater must spend 2 player clues as a group, so we need 4 clues. And after investigator reveals the backstage, we advance. Just a reminder, we got to start with additional resource and card in our hand, but we're going to start here. So we got the Lovers. That's actually really good. Chariot. I don't know if we need to start with an 8-card opening hand, but like, wouldn't that kind of be fun, chat, to start with an 8-card opening hand? Like, wouldn't that seem kind of fun to start with 8? We start with 8 and 7 cards. Okay, I don't need the Fool. So, do we want to do the thing where we find like a Peter or Jessica, or do we just want to have an 8-card opening hand and just basically find it? And like, we also don't, like, our deck doesn't need the allies to get going. We need Spirit of Humanity and Old Keyring to get going. So that's where we want to live. All right, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This hand is bonkers. We don't have a weapon, but it is a very good hand. It is a very good hand. We need to get some cancels going, but we have 2 cancels in our hand. But let's see what our good friend Calvin has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we got these 2. I'm going to keep the Shed a Light, and then we're going to burn... I'm going to keep a Gumption 2, and we're going to burn these cards, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get rid of you. Okay. We don't have the Keyring, we don't have the Spirit of Humanity, but we have pieces that we can get going with. So I think that this hand is good. It's just going to be a little bit slow off the get-go. But honestly, when you're Calvin Wright, that's kind of just how it works, right? Over here, this is a bit tricky. I would, if this was a brand, I'd keep it in a heartbeat. And this one works better for this. Oh, it's so tricky. Because neither of these cancels are sure things, right? I think realistically we can lose the E-Cash. And as much as I like this Fearless, I think we gotta lose it for better things, right? I think we also lose this, because it's just not good off the get-go. So then we get a draw. We should have started... So this one doesn't count. We need 3 more cards. Yeah. There's pieces of the puzzle here. There's pieces of the puzzle, but not exactly what we need. Okay. Well, we'll just drop down the allies. And then we're going to move over here. When the lobby is revealed, put 2 of the set-aside lobby door locations into play at random. Okay. So that puts us our stats like this. Jessica should also have healed her damage. She should only have 1 marked on her. Okay. It really depends on what's more important first. Like, once again, if this was a Brandicathuga, this would be great. I think we do need to get the Shriveling out. I think the Shriveling is more important, because it's more likely to hit on this, and the more cancels we can trigger, the better. We also have this Dark Prophecy, which is really nice. So we're going to move in here for action number 2, and then I'm going to draw a card for my last action. You could be good, but we might wait to play you, and then we're going to go upkeep. That's great. All right. So now we can pretty much, like, hit the ground running. Dark Reflections, Murder. Secretly add this card to your hand. Reshuffle your deck because there are no cards in it. Discard this and take Dark Reflections, Murderer. Okay. I think we just Dark Insight this. Just because, as the advice was given to me, you kind of just have to go, right? Test foot 3, if you fail, take 1 horror for each point you fail by and cross out 1 of your tally mark next to your memories. Oh my god, that's awful. That's bad news. I mean, it's good for our horror, but it's bad for our memories. We're going to Signum Crucis this. So we're going to add 3 Bless tokens. And, oh, this is committed. So we're at 3 all. X is half of your memories rounded down, so we actually failed by 3. Alright, well, we're going to take 1, 2, 3. We're doing this the old-fashioned Calvin way. This isn't new Calvin, this is old Calvin, where you just kind of, like, hope you get hit by the right numbers. And then we lose 3 memories. Ay, caramba. Well, rest in peace, the memories. Okay. Calvin, actually, you know what? Diana can go first because she can face check. Wait, isn't it just 1 memory? If you fail, take 1 horror for each point you fail by. And alright, so it would say if you fail, take 1 horror and cross out 1 memories for each point you fail by. Okay, I'm down for that. I think this game, I think it would be better if it was worded differently, you know, English language and all that, but we'll let it pass. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide, chat. Alright, we're at what, 1 Doom? Oh yeah, Diana's going to face check one of these locations. She's going to come in here. Well, our Shroud there is 2, but there's no clues there. So the Diana's actually just going to hippity-hop over here as well. I'm in danger! That's not great. That's not great. But we could probably cheese it with this Divination. So I think we're going to cheese it next turn. And then Calvin's just going to hippity-hop up here. After you perform a move action during which you move from the balcony to the theater, take 2 damage. We're going to investigate... Sorry, we're going to gain a resource for our second action. And then we're going to investigate here. And we're going to Gumption and Shed a Light to grab this clue and these clues. Shed a Light's a good card, chat. Alright, upkeep. Alright, we're going to 2 of 4. Evil card over here. Lose an action! Ah, frick. That's okay. Discard the top X cards of your deck. For each card, discard X memories. For each copy of a card in your hand, discard that card from your hand. If no copies were discarded, take a horror. Ooh, okay. It slows us down because we lost an action, but I am going to ward this. Rats. Those damn rats. Anyways, I'm probably going to let the rats bite me a bit. Oh, no, I guess actually with that resource we got, we can still stay positive here. Okay. Rat, bite me, you frickin' nerd. Sorry. We should have... Yeah, like this. Honestly, this motherfucking rat can bite me again. We're going to draw a card. No, I guess we're actually going to move here. Bite me, rat. You won't. And then we're going to punch the rats at 4-1. Rat's dead. Let's go. All right. We're going to play Divination. I guess we use Brain now because the number do be bigger. Well, they'd be the same. Balcony Jump is like a faster rat bite. It's true. I compare everything in this game to a rat bite. Yeah, so we're going to Divination this location. So we have 5-5. We're going to spend this to go 9-5. And then we're going to... I'm missing the resource. That's okay. We'll just trust the system. 10-5. We got Brind, baby. We got Brind. Okay, upkeep. That's huge. That's a great draw. That's also good. 3 of 4. Evil card is... Sure, I think I'm okay with that. But we could just try to Ward of Radiance this, because, I mean, like, what do we lose? Alright, it's done. We actually just have everything to gain. That's a good card. It's limit once per phase, right? Let's go. What am I... Ward of Radiance. Did you sneak up here? Oh, I put it in the basement, of course, because that's how it works. So it's Revelation effect. The Revelation is this when it goes into your hand. Sure. Sure! Whoa! Okay, so we're going at 5-7. -4, you may choose to cross out a tally mark next to your memories to automatically succeed. Fuck it. I don't want a hidden card. No, I'll just take the hidden card. Hey! That's actually really good. That's really nice for Calvin to draw. I think that's totally A-okay. Alright. Diana, are you ready? We're going to Divination. We have 6-5. We're going to go 8-5. And we're going to play Dark Prophecy. reveal chaos tokens. We're going to reveal 5. I think I'm going to choose the Bless token. So we are now 10 to 5. Good, we pass. We only heal 1 horror, because we do have because we do have -4. But we do get to put this in the basement. Yeah, no, it is a very nice taboo. Let's go upkeep. Hey. And then we'll spend 2 charges to grab ourselves these clues. And then we're going to move in here to be with Calvin. But we're not going to open the doorway yet. We're not going to open the door. We're instead going to just prep a bit. I think we're going to spend 2. Yeah, Diana's now ready in fight mode. We didn't... You know what? Actually, Diana's going to move 1 less, and we're going to instead play the Arcane Initiate because we're on the witching hour, as people online call it. Your spell. I'll take this garbage into my hand. I can't do the Search 3. I hate it. It doesn't work with how I play. And I'm 33. I'm not going to learn to do something new. When I was 32, I was open-minded, and I was willing to learn new things. At 33, absolutely not. I have my system, and it works. Alright, we have 3 actions. I found at least that when it flips over, it reminds you to shuffle it. That is actually on the... That's looking at the bright side. Alright, so, chat. Do we get out a weapon to help, or do we just bring out this virtual access key and this old key ring? Or do we draw a card and then see what it is from there? I do think Diana is pretty set on fighting. We have 8 shrivelings, and we also can use we also, if we draw a Brand of Cthugga with her, it becomes really nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw a card. Let's start there. Yeah, we'll just play these. Perfect. Upkeep. Oh. Oh. Huh. It doesn't surprise you to hear the voices of your distant friends, family members hum throughout the theater. Flashes of your childhood and dreams glimmer between the crumbling walls of the theater. Although your simulated mindscape contains all of your dear memories, it will also shelter your shortcomings and failures. All of your past enemies, accidents, and regrets blare sonorously from all around you. Each investigator may search their deck and discard a pile for a player card and draw it. Sure. I am going to grab Deny Existence 5, I'm thinking. And then each player searches their deck and discard a pile for a weakness and draws it. I think I'm going to grab my Terrible Secret. I think I'm then going to choose to take 4 horror, and I will just deny that and heal the horror instead. Over here on Calvin's side, we actually have some interesting choices. I guess I grab a Shadowlight, right? Shadowlight's really good. Sweeping Kick is also going to be pretty poggy in this scenario. But we can just Resourceful back this one. I think I'm going to take a Sweeping Kick, because we have a Resourceful to grab the other one. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. And then for our weakness, what weakness do we get? Like, we can give Voice of the Messenger, but I mean, like, why ruin a good thing, right? Why not just, like, play Haunted and get rid of it? Oh, yeah, because, no, you have to choose the signature. That's right. Yeah, that's how this one works. Signature if possible. Right, yeah. Thank you. Forgot about that text. That's okay. We'll take a damage, and we will get mental trauma. Sorry, physical trauma. Sure. Okay. Alright. Evil card is Pledge. When you defeat an enemy, heal damage from instead. Discard this card. That seems really good against the rats. And then over here we got Haunting Past, Test Brain X, where X is your memories. If you fail, search the encounter deck for a guy and draw it. Yeah, I guess we're going 5 to 7. Do you know what would have been great here? Is Signum Crucis. Alright, 5 to 7. Sure. Topmost hidden card? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Well, Diana is going to move in here. And then we're going to look at these, the top 3. Oh, fuck, I could have used those. And then Diana's going to move in here. While you're backstage, each hidden card counts as 3 cards instead of 1. Well, we've moved twice, so we probably want to get out of here. We moved here and we moved there. Okay. Furthest location from all investigators. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Turn, if you have the strangers or connect location, resolve the forced effect on each hidden card in your hand, ignoring conditions. Spicy! Yeah, that's right, that's right. So he goes here. Okay, well, we have an action left. How much health does this guy have? A bunch. It's a bit spooky. It's a bit spooky. We can't get there and kill him in one turn. Because he also has aloof as well. I mean, I suppose we could just add a tablet. Our tablet thing has been pretty lucky so far. We haven't had any tablets added. And Calvin can just go to the other side of the board and just try to, like, get some clues. Diana can move over here and just, like, focus on killing the guy. It's probably the line to go with. Right? It's probably the plan. Yeah, so I think we move in here. for our last action. Yeah. All right, Calvin. Well, you got to get clues. Let's go 1. Let's go 2. Swarm of rats. I swear I always get rat room. All right, well, we'll punch the guy and we'll commit this resourceful. So we have 6 to 1. Hey, we pass. Look at that. Give me Signum Crucix back, please. No, give me the Shadowlight. The Shadowlight's why we're here. But the Signum Crucix would be really good. We're feeling the lack of Blessed Oak. It's not too much, though. Like, things are ultimately going, like, great. But they always could go better. We have to lose 2 cards here. We can lose a Jessica, and we can lose eCash? Okay. I have a plan. Oh, we need to spend the clues, right? We should have had... Calvin should have 1 clue remaining. Because we had to spend the 4 clues to come in here. Alright. Bing, 1 of 5. Evil card over here. Whispers in your head, dismay. You cannot commit skill cards to skill tests. Okay! Oh, I mean, we haven't reshuffled our deck once. So, I think it should be pretty okay for these. These basically are just eating up our hand size. Okay. We're going to investigate this location. And we're going to commit this resourceful and this virtual access key. Because we're going to have to discard cards from our hand anyway, so we just have to get cards out there. So we have 7 to the game's 3. Not a sure thing, mind you. Not a sure thing. It is, though. So instead of discovering a clue, we're going to place a clue on our location and discard this card. But we do get to grab a card from our discard pile, and it's going to be this Gumption. Maybe Diana Stanley can find some rats. That would be nice. Doesn't that have victory 0? Yeah. But I didn't defeat the card. I just discarded it. Alright, and now we're going to Old Keyring, we're going to Gumption, and then we're going to spend 2 in Shadowlight. So we're going to grab an additional clue at our location because we succeed with this. We're going to grab an additional clue here, and then we're going to grab a clue from any location. So we're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 clues. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. And then we're going to move... Ooh. Okay, so that's 3, 6... I guess we're going to gain a resource for our last action. Didn't have to take a test for it. Alright, let's get rid of this. Honestly, I'm fishing for an enemy here. We're fishing for an enemy. Let's look at the top 3 cards of our deck. You're a spell. And then for our last action, we're going to spend 3, and we're playing the Twilight Blade, baby. Let's go, let's go. Now give me a rat. If you give me a rat off the top, holy crap, are we going to be happy about that? You can burn in hell. Guns are probably going to be worth it here. 2 of 5. Evil card is... Oh, that's actually kind of sick with it. I think that's actually good. Unless we draw rats here. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this card. Alright, we cannot reshuffle this deck, Chad. That is not happening today, okay? Just so we all know, this deck will not be reshuffled. Chad, do you want to see if... No, because we get disengaged from that enemy. This is going to be so stupid. Okay. I think we want Calvin to go first. Calvin's going to go 1 and 2. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to drop down our Spirit of Humanity, which I'm going to use to ding... I mean, we'll ding these two and then we'll just heal. We'll just heal it. Okay. Alright, well, why don't you give me a spell? You're a spirit. You're a spell. I mean, I'll take you. Okay. So now we go... One, 2. Gain a resource. I'm going to resolve the forced effect. Discard perspective switch and disengage from all enemies and move to the real location farthest from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Calvin. Alright, then we go upkeep. Hey, a Brandicathuga. Hey, another old key ring. Okay, so we have this online. You may play or commit events and skills beneath Diana Stanley's if they were in your hand. Additional cost to play or commit a card in this way. Exhaust Twilight Blade. You cannot trigger her thing while playing a card this way. Zoop! Alright, let's pick our poison. I mean, I suppose I'm just going to try to Ward of Radiance this. Yeah. No. It's a good day. It's a good day. Most memories only. Hey, that's me. When it attacks you, cross out 1 tally mark next to your memories. Well, Diana's got a job to do, so Diana's probably going to go there and do that. Do we have... The clown comes after here, I think. The clown shows up on this one. We're not doing, like, great. The clown is going to really kind of throw us for a loop here. Okay. Well, let's... I mean, all we gotta do is just punch this guy to death, right? But Diana could also just, like, take him before she goes. Take a shot at him. Sure. All right, we're going to sweep and kick this guy. And we will go like this. So we have 10-3. Huh. What am I doing this turn? I mean, realistically, I'm just going to punch this guy twice. Give me some damage and some horror. Because if I punch this guy twice, Diana doesn't need to do anything. Like, maybe Calvin can just scrap his way out of this. We're going to punch. 6-3. Get fucked! Remove a blessed token. One more time. 6-3. -4? Alright, we'll just take him next turn, I think. Because I think Diana doesn't want to spend her time killing this guy. Because we got to get to our objective, which is this guy. Only one? Oh, God, the Scar Pack just... It doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything with my brain. Like, God. God damn it. Fucking hell, chat. Just go outside. Go touch some grass for a bit. Alright, yeah, Diana's gonna move. I mean, we have to just go here. We have to go kill this guy. Move in here, engage. We can't kill him this next turn, which kind of sucks. She's gonna have to deal with the clown on the way. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, upkeep. That sweeping kick's nice. Give me this guy. Have to discard a card here. I think it's going to be you. And then we're going to go for... This is a bit spooky. We're going to be getting the clown here, and Diana's going to have to get bonked by the clown a bit. But, I mean, Diana's has really nice stats for this, so that's good. Alright, what do we got? Theo! 16 months! Long time no see because I'm very busy these days, but I hope things are going great. Things are going great. Thank you so much for the subscription, and welcome to the Golden Table for another month. And using your Twitch Prime on us, we really appreciate it. You cannot play events. Oh, fuck. Alright, well then we are going to Ward of Protection this. Because I would like to play events. Card and gain a resource. That's nice. Yeah, this is actually... We can't actually get this way. For each copy of a card that... the problem is these? Alright, we're gonna quickly Twilight Blade. And we're just gonna quickly Ward of Protection that for our friend Calvin. I don't want to lose the top 7 cards of my deck. We got these guys hanging out. So we'll take a horror. We'll cancel the card's revelation effect. Back down to 4. Okay. Well, let's hurt the team. And then we're going to punch this guy at 6-3. 4-3? Sure, man. You just do that. Alright, we're going to go again. 6-3. Yeah, he's dead. We're not going to trigger this. We're still hoping for some rats to do that. We also can't leave this location now, which is a little bit unfortunate, so I'm just going to gain a resource for my last action. Alright, Diana, move in here. Engage the man. Shoot the man? 7-3. I'll Dark Prophecy this. Sorry, I cannot. I cannot do that. This is a play action. So, oh, no, it's fast. So it's not a play action. So we can do this. Okay. So we're 7-3. We'll choose this. We're going to go 9-3. -0. So this guy's going to take 2 damage, and we're going to take a horror. This goes into our hand. We draw a card, gain a resource. I'm not going to do this. And then we're going to go upkeep. Enemy fades, he's going to kill you, and then we're going to go upkeep. That's nice. I have to lose a card here. I think it's going to be that one. Actually, realistically, it can be the Runic Axe. I don't think we're going to have the time to play it. Upkeep over here. Discard the other copy of Pete Sylvester. Alright, we fully restored the sanity of Kate, so as giggling laughter echoes through the halls, it couldn't be. You thought you defeated the boogeyman, but now he's here. You've got nowhere to hide now! Ha! The clown's laughter sears into your mind, pain pounds in your forehead, and blood runs from your ears. Spawn the boogeyman at the location furthest from all investigators. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. What's the farthest location? It's the one just right in the middle, isn't it? Because, like, it's the total thing. That's the thing, right? I think it's the lobby doorway. You think it's... Because this one's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like the green room, because it's like 6. But in theory, couldn't it also be the trap room? If it could be the lobby doorway, couldn't it also be the trap room? Because this one's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these ones are both 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it could be that one too. So I think we're going to put it on this one then. Yeah, because then the... Because isn't it like the total number? Like it's the total spaces from both investigators. Or is it just like whichever one's higher? Because like these ones are both, it's the sum total. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So sick. So sick. Anyways, let's draw some evil cards. I don't want you here. But you're fine, I suppose. There you go. Take that for me. I guess we're going to help you out if we can again. We're just using all the water protections that we actually feasibly can here. Okay. Well, Calvin's just, like, has the most boring turn in the world. Calvin's moving over here. No, sorry. Diana's going first, and we're going to try to kill this guy. Oh, but then Calvin has that thing. 1, 2. Stop here. Calvin stops here. Calvin stops here, and we're going to Spirit of Humanity, the bros, again. And then they heal. Alright, Diana's going to try to kill the stranger. We're here. We got 8 to 3. That's a pretty good number. Just kidding. We have 7 to 3. Still a good number, but not perfect. But we're going to run with it. 9 to 3. Yes. He'll take 2 damage. He's at 4. We're going to go again. At 7 to 3. We pass, and we take a horror, but we'll Eldritch Inspiration that. Cancel it, and then just go like this. And then this guy comes over here, and then this advances. As you face off with the stranger, you get the sense that he is grinning beneath his pale, faceless mask. Where is Fragment, you ask, but he does not respond. Who are you? He remains silent, but brings his gloved hand and slowly removes his mask, revealing a mirror image of yourself. Who are you? The doppelganger asks threateningly. You step back in shock, and your other self steps back in accordance. You point towards it, like Spider-Man, and it responds in kind. The stranger appears to mimic your every move. Put a copy of the set aside your other self into play in each investigator's threat area. If you uncovered the human methods... Each investigator may do one of the following things, but I'm going to grab these guys first because I need to remember exactly how they work, even though I recently played this a few months ago. Cannot be disengaged. If it is ready, it also takes damage. Equal amount of damage. You may spend 1 clue to cancel that damage. Right. This guy's fucked. Just so we all know. This guy is slowly going to die. And everyone is going to clap when it happens. Alright, so what are we going to do? We've uncovered the cultists and human methods. Yes, we've done that. We can claim 1 clue from the token bank and heal to 2 damage and 2 horror at a tally mark next to our memories. Alright, I mean, I suppose I'll take the healing over here. Like, 6 memories is a lot. 6 memories is a lot of memories. And then you have 7, and you only have 6, so you only actually take 3 shots from a Derringer to kill, which is conveniently the number of bullets on the aforementioned Derringer. Okay, we have an action left. I suppose you gotta go. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to take an attack of opportunity. And we're going to play this Brand of Cthugha. Okay. Enemy phase. We take another chunk of damage. These guys take some damage for me. And then we go upkeep. After you add Doom to any card in play, including this agenda, take 2 direct horror. Clown? Yeah, he should move. Forgot about him. I would have remembered, though, D. Scarpack, if you would give me a moment. I would have got to him. I would have been like, oh yeah, the clown was supposed to be here. You feel your mind crumbling under the weight of the simulation. You don't have much time left before you lose track of your memories. When you take any amount of horror, you may cross out one tally mark for your memories instead. After you add doom to any card in play, each investigator takes 2 direct horror. There are no copies, at least 1 investigator is undefeated. We advance. Okay, easy peasy. I mean, it's a good way to make me not stream longer than, like, 2 scenarios today. Okay, let's draw some evil cards. Oh, sorry, let's take the direct horror. Do we have a deny in here? We do. Yeah, I'll heal the horror instead, I think. And then we'll lose a memory. Alright, now we get our evil cards. Can lose 6 cards. We could Dark Insight this, but I really don't want Calvin to draw it. And what did this do? 3 horror? Nah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to just discard the top 6 cards of our deck. If no weaknesses were drawn, we take a horror. Draw each weakness discarded by this effect. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here. Hey, that's actually really good. We need to get out of here, though. Do we still have 6? Yeah, we do. If you deny that, would you draw 6 cards and discard each weakness? So I think with deny, I think with deny you have to discard them from your hand, right? I mean, it might just say discard the cards. No, it says discard cards from hand. You need to actually discard the cards from your hand. That's what I thought. Yeah, we're going to punch these rats at 6-1. Oh, snap. I think I'm going to heal the horror. So heal the damage. Instead of the rats dying, I'll heal all damage from it and discard this card. We're then going to punch the rats. We have 5-1. I would like to pass this. So we're going to... How many blesses are in the bag? Yeah. Let's do this. Get the numbers back to being big. I think I missed that when I did that. Alright, we got 6-1. Rats down. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're then going to move, and we're going to take an attack of opportunity, which is going to put a horror on Pete Sylvester. We're going to move in here. And then the end of the turn, we're going to heal. And then this guy's going to deal a horror to Pete Sylvester. Well, during the enemy phase he will. He hasn't done it yet. Okay, Diana. Okay, so I think what we do... I think we play this delay the inevitable. And I think we then Brand of Cthugha this guy. Again, I think we're going to brand a Cthugga this guy, and we're going to Twilight Blade out. Are we going to do this? 1 second. No, I think so. We have... We have 8 to 3. That's good. We're just going to go 8 to 3. Nice. We're going to spend 3 charges to put 3 damage on this guy. We take 3 damage, but we'll cancel the damage just... No, sorry. We're going to spend the clue for the first one. I think we're going to spend the clue for the first one. We're then going to fire again. And I think we're going to spin out a Dark Prophecy here. So we have 7 to 3 this time. 7 to 3. You know what? I'm not going to play this, probably, so we're going to go 8 to 3. I'll choose a Bless, so we're 10 to 3. Nice. Remove a Bless token. This goes in here. We're going to deal another 3 damage to this guy. Which is going to put him there. We're going to delay the inevitable. So we're going to cancel the damage dealt. Put this in here. We're going to draw a card and gain a resource. Hey, you're not great. Do I still have a Runic Axe? Nope. I guess you're getting committed to this fight. So we're going to go 7, 8 to 3. We're using the Twilight Blade here. 8 to 3. -3. This guy is dead, and we take 1 damage. Mission accomplished. Enemy phase. This guy moves here. This guy's going to deal a horror to Mr. Pete Sylvester. We're going to take a damage, but I think we're just going to dodge it. And then we'll go upkeep. Isn't it wild that Delay the Inevitable cancels all damage in horror, even if that one card only cancels 10? Yeah, I mean, Delay the Inevitable, though, you do need to, like, it needs to be, you have to pay a lot for it if you want it to, like, always be online. We're going to take a 2 horror, 2 direct horror. She can take it, and he'll lose a memory. Alright, well, what's cooking in our kitchen over here? Peril, secretly move a hidden card. Here, Calvin, you can have this back. You cannot trigger lightning bolt abilities. Sure. Say no more. Say no more. You cannot move more than once each turn. Sure, let's just, like, this is a, I love all these hidden cards we have here. We do have one more of the bad cards. One more of the evil Haster cards, I'm pretty sure. Whatever they're called. Reminisce. Yeah, luckily it's the evade one, so that one's pretty manageable. We just don't want Diana to draw it. Alright, and the clown is closing in on us, but luckily I think this turn's going to be pretty straightforward. And it's going to start with none other than a sweeping kick. We have 12 to 0? 12 to 0. -4 doesn't do it. We take 2 damage, but we'll spend a clue to prevent that damage. We're then going to move in here. We can only move once a turn, and we're going to play a Derringer. Excuse me, a Derringer. Nice. Yeah, let's put this here. Spirit of Than. We're going to Brandicathuga this guy. We have 8-2. Oh, this guy should have dealt me... We should be there from that one attack he did to me earlier. Admittedly, that is a little bit spooky. Admittedly, that's kind of nuts. But it's going to be okay, chat. It's going to be fine. All right, we're going to Brandicathuga this guy. We have 8-2. Yes, I would like you. Thank you. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And just drop 3 damage on this guy. Okay, we are going to try and stab this guy. I know, we're just going to shrivel him. I think we're just going to shrivel him. We're going to go 7-2, because that beats the -5. I think you dodged the attack. There was one attack where he didn't, though. There was one attack where I took the damage from him. This guy's attacked me twice, and I dodged one of them. Which is funny, because I had the dodge in my hand the other time, and I would have used it that first time. 7-2. -4. We're going to quickly just, with our Twilight Blade, quickly just play this Eldritch Inspiration to not take a horror and die. That sounds like it's going to be a good deal. This guy does go to hell, though. He does die. I mean, we actually wouldn't have died because this is still in play. It's very hard to die by horror in this scenario. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to uncage the soul, discard this Brandicathuga, and then bring it back. Okay, this guy stands up. Then we go upkeep. And the boogeyman moves here. Shadow Light can go. This should be a 3 horror now. We're going to deny the horror and just heal 2. That seems good. Then we'll put that back in the basement. Draw a card, gain a resource. And then over here. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Alright, well, we could evade this guy, but we have the clues to prevent it, so Calvin's just going to shoot his motherfucking shot. We're going to shoot the Derringer. We have 8-0. Those are pretty good odds. Yep. We'll take 2 damage, but we'll prevent it. We're going to go again, 8-0. Man, Calvin's pretty good at killing his mere self. And we actually only needed 2 shots, because this guy only has 6. Perfect. The other you falls down to the ground in defeat, clutching his stomach like a little tiny baby. The doppelganger cries out in defiance. You don't know what you're fighting. Within the palaces of Carcosa, after we freed the princess, we uncovered the true nature of Hastur, and it is greater than any one of us could have imagined. It is inevitable. Blech. Then he dies. He watches your other self disintegrates into ash and dust and dissipate into the air. Resolution 2. Wow, how lucky was that? How lucky was that, chat? That's kind of huge. The infectious tumor that is the cultist consciousness finally ejected from your mind. You have unlocked the part of your memories that has been kept concealed by your other self. The ritual to locate the fragment of Carcosa. Without further ado, you quickly disconnect yourself from the virtual dreamlands and return to the form of the tattered Amalian, ready to confront Isilda at long last. If at least one copy of Reminiscence Treachery is in the victory display, add 1 tablet to the Chaos Bag for the remainder of the campaign. For each investigator earns experience equal to victory X, value of each card in the victory display. So we had you, we had you, and we had you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not you. They're zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6 experience scenario. We should just be used to that by now. 6 XP. Let's go! And we're going on to Fragment of Carcosa. Dab alert. That one, it went very well. It was a little bit slow going, though. I think that was actually one of the slowest first bits. We got very unlucky with the perspective switch on from the King in Yellow. But in turn, we got very lucky about the Reminiscence not hitting that. We actually got through it. I thought we were going to get one for sure. But yeah, no, that's great news for us. And that's great news for this campaign. And that's great news for Diana Stanley and Calvin Wright. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider leaving a like, or if you're watching on Twitch, just, put a emote in chat. I don't care. Thanks so much for watching. Whatever emote you want. It can be whatever you want it to be. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. And as always, GG's.